Yo, what is up? And I know, guys, I know we got a good video for you guys, a crazy discussion video, but by all means, before this video even starts, make sure you guys share this to all of your fellow tryhards out there, even grinders. Make sure you guys leave a like, and also, I really want your feedback, so please light them comments up with how you feel about this. I know everyone's freaking out, but you know, we're gonna talk about it right now. So as you guys know, Ewo is no longer, I said Ewo, my bad. Ewo is no longer a thing. Alright, y'all, it's not a thing. The tryhards will not be using Evo as much as we used to because of the 4 or 5 minute cooldown. I can't even remember. But I'm gonna be honest. Anybody who is quitting the game because Evo is no longer a thing, I assume that you are garbage at PvP in general. I understand for the base community, it's probably the biggest hit out of all the communities. Obviously, you guys can still play base, but we're going to talk about that later. But we're going to talk about right now. If you're quitting the game because you can't Evo, I assume that you're just garbage at everything. You know, if for all my PS3 players out there, we didn't need Evo to be good back then. You know, so it's not a big deal to me. Now, obviously, if you're a little kid, you might be freaking out like, oh my God, no Evo. Nah, it's not a big deal. I think this is actually what GTA needs. It will bring back CVCs. It will be more competitive. GTA is going into a stage where it's way more competitive now that Evo is gone. Meaning the gunfights are going to be more strict. My problem is, what I worry about is now that there's no Evo, the 1-0 players are going to think that they're like, you know, that they're relevant again, which they're not. So everybody who doesn't care about 1-0s, good job, you guys are doing good. GTA has been way better without 1-0 people, and nobody really cares. I feel bad for people who care about 1-0s. But you know, we've been complaining a whole year like, oh, Rockstar needs to fix GTA. And when Rockstar actually fixes GTA, oh, it's a problem. For those who are saying bring Evo back, they're not. You guys know why? So with the MK2 Oppressor, you guys know that the lock was broken and they fixed the lock, right? Evo was never a legitimate thing in the game. It was an abused tool. I mean, I guess you could say it was in the game, but the way people were using it were abusing it. So that's why Rockstar fixed that. So I honestly have no problem with that. Now, for some immature kids out there, you'd be like, oh, shut up, Lowkey. You don't understand what... No, listen, right? This is what GTA needs to do to be competitive, right? If you really want to show your skill without all this Evo in and stuff. Now, I understand people for the base community, it's different, all right? I'll give you guys some, like, you know, exceptions. It's different for people in the base community and stuff, and if you're only good at base, it's going to be hard to adapt to everything else, especially because base players are considered to be the sweatiest players, so, you know, if they go to the city or go to the beach, they're just going to get mopped around and stuff. But I think this is great, okay? And like I said, I want you guys' opinions at the bottom about this. We're going to talk more about the update. Do I think this update is amazing? I will rate the update 8 out of 10. I actually enjoyed this update. I think the heist was great. I did it earlier with arson. I think the outfits they add were pretty cool. I don't like the way you have to get the outfits. That's kind of stupid, and I feel like there could have been more clothes and more accessories, but it's not a bad update. I will say I like this better than the first casino update. I will say I enjoyed it a lot better. Probably because I know everyone's saying, oh, this update's leaning towards the grinders because they complain too much. But if anything, it fixes PvP. And it really does. And if you can't see that, I feel bad for you. Right? But you will see that. Anybody who's saying they're quit, I guarantee you they're going to come back within a week. Because GTA is just one of those games you end up coming back to because you're bored of another game. Even though GTA is boring, you still end up coming back. Now, like I said, people are probably going to disagree with me. That's okay. But I'm going to explain a little bit more why this fixes PvP. If you guys think about it, score is back. Now, unless you go into a lobby and you just immediately waste your Evo and all that stuff, then you won't see score. But, you know, if people are not Evoing that much, score is back. So you guys remember a whole year ago when they took away score and everyone's panicking like, oh my gosh, there's no score, and then nobody wanted to play and all that stuff, but everyone came back and just felt like, you know what, deal with it. Well, that's what's going to happen now. There's going to be score back unless you Evo. Now, if you want to save your Evo for some like gracious moment, because you know you do it only 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, so you must be saving it, right? Because now tryhards are not going to just be Evoing whenever they feel like Evoing. They're going to use sticky bombs. Oh, and let's talk about sticky bombs now that I'm talking about that. We can still use sticky bombs. Now, what I did realize is if you use a sticky bomb, your easy way out, clicker or whatever, your button actually resets back to 5 minutes. So every time you kill yourself with a sticky bomb, I think that timer resets. I'm not sure, but I heard it. But if it does happen, that's just the case. And for all you new players out there who didn't play on the PS3, you might think this is impossible to do. But to play with a sticky bomb is really not that hard. I will say there's going to be a lot of more people. No, that sounded wrong. My bad. Not a lot of more people. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to struggle to adjust to this, considering that majority of the tryhard community is all on base. But I didn't want to make it a big deal like all the other YouTubers did. I didn't want to make it seem like, oh, GTA is nothing to play with. I feel like this is the golden era of GTA again. Now, for all my little immature people out there, and I apologize if I just cut in out of nowhere. I was just editing my clip. If you guys are like, oh my God, GTA, by all means, we don't want you here. If you're complaining that Ewo's gone and you feel like you're not going to be good enough to actually fight with the other competitive people, then go play Fortnite. Go play something that something you can play. Don't come play GTA if you're going to complain saying you're not good enough to adjust. You're not good enough to learn a new play style, right? We don't want you here. GTA is really meant for competitive players. Now, my grinders watching this video, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. And grinders, one thing, it's funny because I had a lot of grinders hit me up today after this update drop saying, oh, tryhards are done, tryhards are this. Ewo is not the only thing that tryhards do. We're better than you in everything. I've never met a grinder that's good. I've met grinders that are good, but they're only in vehicles. But my tryhard gang out there, you already know we can smash all the grinders. We don't need Ewo. Grinders just don't understand Ewo because they lack brain cells. I apologize to all the grinders who support me. Shout out to you guys, except you guys, okay? You guys are not brain dead. You guys can see. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little short video basically saying I feel like GTA is fixed. The MK2 Oppressor, you can lock back onto it. That's great. The orbital cannon, I'm not sure about this, but I heard that if you do the glitch with the orbital cannon, it still takes money out. But, we all got modded accounts, so 750,000 is probably not a big deal to any of us. But like I said, I feel like GTA is great again. Please let me know how you guys feel in the comments, and hopefully I'll probably stream tomorrow or something. All right, I'm going to head out.